I am Faiza and you are watching Take Tuitions. In today's video, we are going to learn about simple past tense. First, we will see what is this kind of tense. It's a kind of English tense which we use to tell about our past, like what happened yesterday, in the last week, or few months ago, or about the history of the world. The second point is particular time for that action was known. So whatever has been done in the past, we can say it by using this tense. If we did this work in the past at a particular time, like I played match in the evening. You lived there 5 years ago. Here in these two sentences, in the evening and 5 years ago, these both are specific time. So if the specific time are given in the sentence, we always say this in past indefinite tense or simple past tense. Actually, these tenses are anything that happens before the current time. Next point is all actions which we have done repeatedly in our past. We always say it in simple past tense, like we played in our childhood. The second example is you went to the office daily. You went to the office daily. Next point is actions are started and ended in the past. It means that whatever someone did something in the past and it has been ended in the past too. We say this in simple past tense. We can also say that if the action has been started in the past and it has been even finished in the past, then we use simple past tense. Now let's look at formation of this kind of tense. For the formation of this kind of tense, first of all, we use noun or pronoun in the beginning. Then we use second form of verb. Second form of verb. For the form of verb, we will learn something more about in this class. But first, we are looking the rules of formation of this tense. Our next rule is we do not use any helping verb in this type of tense. This is the main identification of simple present tense and simple past tense. Actually, the simple tense. This is the main identification that there is no helping verb is used in this kind. Next rule is we use did not to make it negative. Because we do not use any helping verb in it, so we will just add did as a helping verb and not to make it negative. And to make them interrogative sentences, we will put this did in the beginning of the sentence, and this did is the identification of this is the sentence of indefinite or simple past tense. Let's take some examples. The first example is she baked a cake for the family. Here, baked is used as a second form of verb. First, we use she as a noun. If you notice, we do not use any helping verb in it. We directly put a verb after pronoun. She baked, and baked is a second form of verb. Now, at this stage, I must tell you what are the two kinds of verb and how they are used and how they are formed. There are two kinds of verbs. First one is regular verb and second one is irregular verb. For regular verb, we just add ed at the last of the verb. Like if we have a verb watch, we just add ed at the end and we make it its past, like watched. If we take another example of regular verb is play. We will just add ed at the end to make its past tense and it will become played. The second kind of verb is irregular verb. In irregular verb, The second form is totally different from the first one. Bring is an example of irregular verb. The second form of bring is brought. That is totally different from the first form. Brought. So, bring is an irregular verb. Just like that, catch. Catch is also an irregular verb, and the second form of catch is caught. So, if you notice, we do not put just ed at the end of these kind of verb. These are irregular verbs. So, if you have noticed that we do not have any rule to change irregular verbs into past tense. These are totally different from their first form. You just have to remember them, you just have to practice them, read them, and use them while you are speaking. Let's back to our examples again. Our next example is Ammar placed a book on the shelf. Here we do not use any helping verb. You can see, and placed is the second form of verb. This is a regular verb and extra information at the end. So how can we made it? Ammar placed a book on the shelf. Sentence number 2 is you bought this beautiful pen. Bought is an irregular verb and we do not put any helping verb in this sentence also. So, you bought this beautiful pen. Our third example is my father removed the picture from the wall. My father removed the picture from the wall. Fourth one is Alina became a doctor at the age of 25. Alima became a doctor at the age of 25. In this sentence, you can see that there is a specific time given there, at the age of 25. He finished his homework in time. He finished his homework in time. In this sentence also, you can see in time. A specific time is given. Let's change all of these sentences into negative. As I told you, to make them negative, we put did not after noun or pronoun. Our sentence number 1 is Ammar did not place a book on the shelf. And whenever we change them, the affirmative sentence into negative, first we put did not, and the second thing we have to do is we have to eliminate this ed from the verb, or we have to write the first form of verb again. Ammar did not place a book on the shelf. We will write the first form again here. We cannot write the second form here if we are using did not to make it negative. Look at the second sentence. You bought this beautiful pen. How can we change it into negative? You did not buy this beautiful pen. We again change this bought into its first form. Sentence number 3. My father removed the picture from the wall. My father did not remove the picture from the wall. Sentence number 4 is Alina became a doctor at the age of 25. Alina did not become a doctor at the age of 25. Became will be converted into become again. He finished his homework in time. He did not finish his homework in time. We eliminate ed and change this form of verb finish into again its first form. Now let's look at how can we make it interrogative. To make them interrogative, we put did in the beginning of the sentence. And please don't forget to put question mark at the end. How can we make them? Did Ammar place a book on the shelf? In interrogative sentences also, we eliminate ed from the verb, or we can say we write the verb in the first form. Did Ammar place a book on the shelf? Sentence number 2 is Did you buy this beautiful pen? Because we are using did in the beginning of the sentence, we will write the first form of verb again. Sentence number 3. Did my father remove the picture from the wall? And remember, we can also put questions words in the beginning of the sentence. Why did my father remove the picture from the wall? Sentence number 4. Did Alina become a doctor at the age of 25? When did Alina become a doctor? Sentence number 5 is, did he finish his homework in time? How did he finish his homework in time? We can also make this. Here we finish our lesson. In this video, you have learned all about simple past tense. If you want to learn more tenses, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for the latest videos.